In this session, we are going to explore the Blender 5 user interface. However, I will begin with Blender 4.5.2 LTS, the stable release. Some features are not yet updated in Blender 5 Alpha, and I need to install an add-on that is currently unsupported there. Step 1. Launching Blender. Double-click on Blender 4.5.2 to open it. When you launch Blender for the first time, you will see the Quick Setup screen. On the top right corner, you can confirm the version number, 4.5.2 LTS. Step 2. Quick Setup. In the Quick Setup panel, the first option is Language. Click to open the list of available languages. For Indian users, you will find Hindi as an option. However, it is recommended to choose English US or English UK, since most keyboard shortcuts work reliably only with English. Select English US. Next, set the theme. You can choose between Blender Dark or Blender Light. I will select Blender Dark. Now move on to the key map. The key map controls all the keyboard shortcuts. By default, it is set to Blender, and we will leave it at that. However, if you are an experienced 3D artist switching from software like Maya, you can choose the option Industry Compatible. For mouse select, you can choose either left or right. I will leave it at left. The next setting is for the spacebar action. By default, pressing the spacebar will play the timeline. Instead, I want it to bring up the search function, so I will change the spacebar action to search. If you do not see this quick setup screen at first launch, don't worry. All of these settings can be adjusted later in Edit, Preferences. Now click Continue. This will open Blender's default splash screen, which appears every time you start the software. Step 3. Splash Screen. On this splash screen, under New File, you will find 5 project types: General, 2D Animation, Sculpting, VFX, and Video Editing. On the right side, you will see Help options with links to the Blender Manual, Tutorials, Support, User Communities, and the Blender website. Below that, you will also find the What's New section. If you click anywhere outside this splash screen, it will disappear, and you will be ready to start working inside Blender. If you didn't see the quick setup screen at launch, go to Edit, Preferences. In Preferences Interface, scroll down to Language. Set it to English US. Open the Themes tab. Choose Blender Dark or Blender Light. I'll keep Blender Dark. Open the Key Map tab. Confirm Select With is set to Left. Change Spacebar action from Play to Search. On the left, ensure Auto Save Preferences is enabled. Close the Preferences window. Your settings are saved automatically. Step 4. Install Extensions Screencast Keys. Blender is open source. The core platform is written in C++, and most functionality is exposed through Python. Because Blender is open source, thousands of developers contribute features. These features arrive as add-ons or extensions. Open your browser and type Blender Extensions. Press Enter. Click the first result, extensions.blender.org. You'll see thousands of extensions. For chemistry, search Atom. You'll find Atomic Blender, Molecular Nodes, and more, free to use. Back in Blender, go to Edit, Preferences, Get Extensions. The first time, online access is disabled. Click Allow Online Access. In the search box, type Screencast. Find Screencast Keys and click Install. Open it. Click View Details on the right to confirm it's on. Enable on Startup. Close Preferences. Open the right side panel by clicking the small arrow or pressing N. Click Screencast Keys. Turn on Enable Screencast Keys. You'll see the mouse overlay at the top left of the viewport. Set mouse size to 60. Set font size to 30. Set line thickness to 3. Left-click, notice the indicator. Right-click, indicator appears. Middle-click, indicator appears. Press A to select all. You'll see A displayed. You've successfully installed and enabled screencast keys. Your keystrokes and mouse clicks are now clearly visible on screen. In our next session, let us start exploring Blender User Interface, starting with the top menu.